everybody? Today we got to go over Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at 62.7K right now, down 2.6% in the last 24 hours. And now we're down a total of 18% in the last month and 39% in the last year. So if you guys have been watching my videos, you've been seeing that I've been talking about how we're going to push down lower because of this bear flag, because we're hitting the top of this bear flag. And that's exactly what we just now did. And now we're pulling back and breaking below that bear flag. So we're going to talk about what's going to happen next. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's get straight into it. So like I was saying here, as you can see, Bitcoin is going through this bear flag and then boom, it gets rejected here at the top of the bear flag and then pushes straight down. Bear flags, I always say this, bear flags are bearish patterns. You know, it's inside the name. So, you know, it's a bearish pattern. It's inside the name, obviously. So we're going to see this continuing to push down here. If you look over here at the MACD, lots of selling pressure here, lots of selling pressure. This does not look like it's just going to stop overnight. This is real selling pressure. This is not just some overnight selling. So that's how it's looking to me when I look at this percent R trend exhaustion. It does look like it's going to push down into these oversold areas. But once it's inside this oversold region, we want to see when it's going to start curving back upwards and recovering from there. When the percent R trend exhaustion does that, that's when you're probably going to want to look at it as a viable option, which me personally, I think it might push down to 50K. But that's a little hopeful, right? I'm being super hopeful. I want to see it at 50K because that would be a really good discounted price. But then again, you just gotta watch the cash flow with the money. Just gotta see where the money's flowing. But right now, it is flowing down, as you can see here with this bear flag. We have a lot of selling pressure here. This is the daily chart now, and on the daily chart, we're building this divergence right here, and this is bullish divergence. But I always talk about with bullish divergence how you have to have those higher lows on the MACD and the lower lows on the chart. So as we're seeing these higher lows here coming in on the MACD, we've seen some bullish divergence here, and we actually had a nice breakout, but then we kind of pulled back and kept going down more, almost like a double bottom scenario, right? And then now you're kind of seeing the the results of all of that, and now we're seeing another area of this divergence, of this bullish divergence. So we're pretty much going to end up creating bullish divergence where we're seeing these higher lows here on the MACD, just like this, boom, boom. And then you'll probably see some buying pressure and then some selling coming in. These will be the new higher lows. You'll see some higher lows on the MACD. At the same time, we'll see the higher highs here, right here. So that is what we're looking for right there. And it's really simple. It's really simple. Higher lows on the MACD and lower lows on the chart here is the bullish divergence. So like I'm saying, let it bottom out, let it continue to pull back and bottom out. And as it bottoms out, we're going to end up seeing a lot of selling pressure and pushing down. So just let the thing bottom out, because, you know, a lot of people, they want to see Bitcoin recover. They want to see Bitcoin take off. They want to see the money flowing inside of Bitcoin, because sometimes you just got to take a step back and let it do what it does. But anyways, like I said, bullish divergence here. This is a very clear case of bullish divergence. It's going to be lower lows for the not foreseeable future, but it's going to be lower lows right now. We're going to see some pushing down here, some selling pressure. So we'll see what we're going to get right there. And then eventually by the end of the year, we should be done with that little bear market that we are in. But right now, the percent R trend exhaustion here on the daily chart, we should be pulling back into this oversold region as well, and then breaking out from there. So that is another good thing with Bitcoin. And then we also have the weekly chart. And on the weekly chart, you can see the bullish divergence case like 100%. Like this is 100% bullish divergence. We're going to be getting lower lows, all right? Lower lows on our charts, higher lows on our MACD, because we're about to start getting the selling pressure. You can start seeing this is now going to start turning into these red selling candlesticks here. Then we're going to see that selling pressure come in. And then that's going to be the next higher low on the MACD. And then we're going to see some buying pressure coming in. And then, like I said, towards the end of the year, like September, October, we're going to see that actual breakout into the bull market. All right. But right now, we're about to print out lower lows. So get ready. Stay prepared. We're about to print out lower lows and higher lows on the MACD. Okay. Higher lows on the MACD, lower lows on the charts with the prices. So these prices are about to create these new lower lows. So that's why I say I think like 50K 50K is going to be that range. That is my personal buy point. That's what I'm looking at with Bitcoin. I think that's the smartest case for Bitcoin in my personal opinion. But I don't know. Everybody has a different opinion on that, but that's just mine. So anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you guys today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out the link in the description for Advantisify, you can go ahead and do DeFi perps trading on the Base platform, and you can trade SpaceX on here up to 10x leverage SpaceX, and it's DeFi trading. So you just connect your wallet, but connect it through the link that I have in the description and get that discount code on your trading fees. But yeah, big shout out to you guys. And as I said, hit the like button, subscribe, become a member of the channel. Only $9.99 per month. You can have me go over any video or any crypto as long as it's not a low cap scam coin, right? I'll do a video on any crypto as long as it's not a low cap scam coin. So anyways, shout out to you guys. As always, I'll be back with another video.